Is your money dirty money?
If you live,
I just asked a question. Is your money dirty money?
No, it's not. So, in fact,
why is it not dirty money?
Because I earned it. A heart.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
All right, I need you to watch this very carefully, because this Jeffrey Epstein footage that's suddenly being called recently discovered, yeah, like one of the top comments says, recently discovered really means previously hidden. And that right there sets the tone. This isn't just about Epstein. This is about what was kept from the public and why it's coming out now. And once you hear him speak, you'll understand why people are disturbed.
New footage has emerged in the Jeffrey Epstein files showing the convicted pedophile being interviewed and asked whether he is the devil.
First term. He's previously talked about conducting around 15 hours of interview with Epstein. They've not previously been aired in any extended form, but there's a couple of hours of what appears to be some of those videos in these latest releases, and we can play a couple of minutes of that now, in which Epstein discusses being a sex offender.
A lot of people are saying the same thing. I've never heard him speak before, and it's nothing like I imagined. Same, there's something deeply unsettling about it. Not rage, not fear, just calm, controlled, almost smug. And that's why one comment nailed it perfectly. This is how sociopaths answer questions that would destroy a normal person. Because nothing shakes him. Not being called a criminal, not being labeled a sex offender, not even being compared to the devil.
Is your money dirty money?
If you live.
I just asked a question. Is your money dirty money?
No, it's not. So, in fact...
Why is it not dirty money?
Because I earned it. A heart...
But you earned it... We went back to this before. You earned it. You earned it advising the worst people in the world, right, that do enormous bad things, and just to make more money.
So, instead of asking me the question, should you take the money? Because I think it's a legitimate question.
You think it's a legitimate question?
Yes, no question. Because I think ethics is always a complicated subject. But I can tell you that with the money I gave to help try to eradicate polio in Pakistan and India, instead of asking me whether that money should be given to these children for vaccines, I think you might want to ask their mothers who received the vaccine, who know their child now won't get polio, and ask them if Epstein should have helped these people.
Now let's talk about the moment that made people furious. He's asked a simple question, is your money dirty money? His answer, no, with a nod and a smile. And then he pulls out the oldest trick in the book. But I donated to charity, polio vaccines, helping children, saving lives, and people in the comments absolutely destroyed this argument. One person said, he wanted to save children from polio so he could molest them without getting sick. Another said, these rich creeps think they can buy morality with philanthropy. And that's the core issue. Charity does not erase harm. Donations are not a moral reset button. As someone else put it perfectly, when dirty people do philanthropy, it's just good PR. Then he says this line, ethics is always a complicated subject. And honestly, that sentence alone explains everything. Because like one comment said, ethics is complicated, said every swindler ever. Ethics isn't complicated when it comes to abusing minors. It's only complicated when someone is trying to excuse themselves.
If we walked in, you're a mathematician. If we walked into that clinic where they're giving that money out to these people that are in the most dire straits of poverty and sickness, and told them that the money was coming from a, class 3 sexual predator?
Tier 1.
Tier 1's the highest and worst?
No, I'm the lowest. I'm the lowest.
You're the lowest. Okay, Tier 1, you're the lowest. But a criminal.
Yes.
That the money came from them. What percentage of people do you estimate? I understand you don't like probabilities. Do you estimate would say, I don't care, I want the money for my children?
I would say everyone said, I want the money for my children.
Did they know where the money came from?
I think if you told them, if I told them the devil
100%. Himself.
The devil himself said, I'm going to exchange some dollars for your child's life.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
Then comes the moment that broke people. He's asked, do you think you're the devil himself? And here's the thing, he doesn't say no. He pauses. smiles, and says, "I don't know, I have a good mirror." And one comment summed it up perfectly. He didn't reject the question. That's what's chilling. Another comment said, "The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist." And someone else updated it, "The greatest trick was convincing the world he wasn't Jeffrey Epstein." Dark humor, but it reflects real discomfort.
It's a serious question.
Sorry.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
A lot of people are asking, why does this look like it was filmed recently? Why does this not feel old? Why isn't mainstream media all over this? And that's where distrust kicks in. People aren't just questioning Epstein anymore, they're questioning institutions. As one comment said, if the government had this evidence all along, why did nothing happen? That question isn't going away. And let's be clear, this isn't about religion. It's not about left or right. One comment said it best, not Christians, Jews, or Muslims are the enemy. These global elites are. People feel like this was protected behavior, shielded by money, power, and connections. And that's why this footage hits so hard now. Because Epstein is gone, but the system that enabled him is still here. This footage isn't shocking because it's graphic. It's shocking because it shows no remorse, no guilt, no humanity, just justification. And that's why people can't stop watching it. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Tell me what you felt watching this.